Don't make a move to Viera, Florida without watching this real estate video. So, let me guess, you're thinking about moving to Viera, Florida. That's awesome, but before you start scrolling through listings or planning your next open house tour, you need to see this. My phone rings every single week with calls from people just like you, captivated by the idea of this amazing master plan community. The problem is, too many buyers make the same critical mistakes. They also get hit with hidden costs and watch their dream move turn into a huge financial headache. If you want a personal guide to make sure that doesn't happen to you, the link to book a call is in the description below. My name is Stephen Thomas and I'm a real estate agent right here on the Space Coast. I've lived here practically my whole life and I've been working in this area for a number of years, helping hundreds of families buy and sell in Viera. I've seen firsthand how a few common and costly errors can completely derail your purchase. So today, I'm going to be pulling back the curtains on what you absolutely have to know to protect your wallet and make a smart move. I'm not just talking about the gorgeous parks and A-rated schools. I'm gonna be digging into the 5 biggest mistakes I see home buyers make in Viera specifically. Now, these are the details others might not tell you, and they are absolutely crucial for your success. So let's get into it. All right, let's start with the big one. The mistake that can cost you the most money, which is failing to understand the Viera real estate market right now. Viera isn't just one market, it's a collection of tiny micro markets, and they all behave differently. Think of it like a quilt. It's all on one blanket, but every patch has a unique pattern and price. What's going on in Viera East can be a totally different story from Viera West. As we are not into 2026, the overall Viera market is more balanced than it has been in years. The wild sellers market we saw a few years back, which was like a frantic auction with bids flying everywhere, has most definitely cooled off. Recent data from late 2025 shows the median home sales value in Viera as a whole is in the mid $400,000. For example, one source reported a median price of about $455,000 as of November of 2025. But here's why you have to look a little closer. In Viera West, the median sales price for November of 2025 jumped to around $585,000. And some neighborhoods see homes sell for over $600,000. Meanwhile, Viera East offers a more accessible price point, with homes selling for way less. So, what does that actually mean for you? It means that there are opportunities out there, but you definitely have to be strategic. Homes are sitting on the market a little longer, and we're seeing a lot more price reductions. In November of 2025, homes in Viera West sold for about 94 to 97% of their original listing price. This just shows that there's a real window for negotiation nowadays. And that frantic need to waive inspections and offer way over the asking price, that's just simply not a reality of our current market right now. The bidding wars have been replaced by thoughtful conversations. Buyers who are prepared and have an expert in their corner can actually negotiate now. We're seeing sellers offer money towards closing costs or help buy down the buyer's interest rates just to get the deal done. Some builders in the area are even throwing in big incentives to move their inventory. Coming into this market without knowing the specific neighborhood trends, the latest sales comps, and how much leverage you have is like flying blind. You could easily overpay by tens of thousands of dollars. You need an agent who is in this market every day and can tell you what the home is actually worth today and not 6 months ago. Now, for those of you who are moving in from up north or wherever, I'm happy you picked Viera. That's very, very great, but now you got to determine which part of Viera are you actually moving to. A huge mistake is falling for a house without not really getting to know the personality. And just as importantly, the price tag of the actual neighborhood. Viera isn't just one place. It's more like a giant food court. It's all under one roof, but it has dozens of different restaurant stalls, each with its own menu, price, and specialty. Picking the wrong one is a fast track to buyer's remorse, especially when you realize that your lifestyle and your surroundings just don't click. Broadly, you have the more established Viera East and the newer sections of Central and West Viera, which are west of I-95. Picking the wrong stall in the food court leads to regret. Are you an active retiree searching for a lively 55+ community? You'd feel right at home in a neighborhood like Bridgewater at Viera, or the Indian River Colony Club, which is a fantastic community geared towards military veterans. Are you a young family where the top priority is being zoned for great schools and having parks nearby? Then you'll want to focus on the communities that feed into Viera's A-rated schools. Or maybe you're an avid golfer, living in a neighborhood built around Viera East Golf Club or near the prestigious Durant Golf Club will be perfect for you. Then you have the brand new modern neighborhoods in Viera West, like LaRasia and Pangea Park. These areas have the latest home designs and smart tech, but as of right now, they also come with noise and dust from active construction. Laurasia, for example, offers beautiful semi-custom homes where base prices typically start in the mid-700s. But once you add a lot premium and design upgrades, the final price can easily push past $800,000 and even over $1 million sometimes. If you're looking for peace and quiet, moving into a neighborhood with years of construction ahead might be a rude awakening for you. The big mistake is thinking all of Viera is the same. So you simply have to get out and explore. Drive through these neighborhoods at different times of day, check out the clubhouses, talk to the people who live there, figure out the real commute time to work or the beach. More importantly, work with someone who can give you the inside scoop on each one. An agent who really gets Viera can help you match your priorities. So whether it's luxury, family amenities, or a specific budget to that perfect neighborhood, picking the right community is just as important as picking the right house. Okay, this one really catches people off guard. It's the mistake that can add hundreds or even thousands of dollars to your monthly payment. It's like buying a concert ticket and then finding out at the gate that you also have a venue fee and a service charge. Now you find that perfect house, the mortgage looks good, and then you see two acronyms you didn't fully account for: HOAs and CDDs. Let's break this down, shall we? An HOA, or Homeowners Association, is kind of like a subscription for your neighborhood's amenities. That mandatory fee pays for things like the community pool, the gate, or landscaping. In Viera, it's almost always required, but the fees can vary wildly. But in many parts of Viera, you don't just have an HOA, you also have a CDD, or a Community Development District. Now I must say this is the big one. A CDD is essentially the repayment plan for all of the massive infrastructure that makes Viera amazing. So that means everything from the main roads to the huge parks and water management systems, meaning the community took out a big loan to build all of that. And the CDD fee is how every homeowner pays back their share. So for those of you who aren't familiar with CDDs, you may ask yourself, how do you pay for it? The CDD isn't a monthly bill. It's an assessment added to your annual property tax bill, and it's not optional. The mistake is not getting the exact all-in price up front. It's not enough to ask, what's the HOA? You have to ask, what is the total monthly annual cost for all of the mandatory fees? You could have a neighborhood HOA, a master association fee, like the Central Viera Community Association, or CVCA, and the CDD assessments all on your tax bill. Think of it like a phone bill. There's the main plan, but also a device payment and insurance. All of this is adding to your total. For instance, a fee schedule for one community showed quarterly assessments ranging from around $300 to nearly $500, which adds up to $1,200 to almost $2,000 a year. And that was on top of the main CDD fees. For 2025, the Viera East Community Association, or the VECA assessment, was listed at $225 per point. And you need to know what that calculation means for your specific home. Before you even think about making an offer, you must get the latest fee schedules, the association's budgets, and the reserve study. The reserve study tells you if the HOA has enough cash saved for future big repairs, like a new clubhouse roof. If not, you can get hit with a massive specialty assessment down the road. This is non-negotiable homework, and skipping it is a huge financial risk. By the way, if all of this talk about market data, neighborhood information, and also fee structures is making your head spin, that's completely normal. This is exactly why having a local expert like myself on your side is so important. My team and I live and breathe the Brevard County market, especially in Viera. We love helping people find that perfect home without all the stress and confusion. So whether you're thinking about moving in 9 days or 90 days, click the link to book a call or send an email if necessary. All of my info is in the description below. So treat yourself, don't cheat yourself. With all the growth in Viera, building a new home is a super popular choice. You get a brand new house, awesome energy efficiency, and you can even pick your own finishes. Plus the builders nowadays are offering incredible incentives. But assuming new automatically means perfect is a mistake that can cause a huge headache for you. First off, don't trust the builder's sales agent to represent you. Using the builder's agent is like asking the casino dealer for tips on how to win at their table. Now they're friendly, but they also work for the house, aka the builder. Their job is to sell the builder's home for the highest price possible. That's why you need your own realtor who understands the new construction contracts and is looking out for your wallet, not the builders. The second huge mistake is skipping independent inspections. People always think, it's a new house, What could go wrong? The answer? A lot. A county inspection is like a car passing a basic emissions test. It just confirms it meets minimum legal standards. A private inspection is like having a master mechanic pop the hood and check every single component before you drive it off the lot. I always tell my clients to get a pre-drywall inspection. That's when an inspector can see the bones of the house, the framing, the plumbing, and electrical. They see all of this before it gets hidden. I've seen inspectors find everything from bad roof installations to disconnected AC ducts in brand new houses, which is crazy. Finally, you have to understand the real cost. The advertised base price is like the price of a plain cheese pizza. It's tempting, but it's not the full meal. You have to add in the lot premium, which is your specialty crust. Then come the design upgrades, which is your toppings. The stunning model that you're sitting in is the supreme pizza with extra everything, packed with upgrades that aren't included. That's why buyers often spend an extra 10 to 15% of the base price in the design center. And also, don't get locked into the builder's lender without shopping around. They might offer to pay your closing costs, but you have to compare their interest rate to what an outside mortgage broker can offer. Sometimes a lower rate from another lender can save you way more money over the life of the loan than a closing cost credit could actually be worth. Now, the final mistake that can cost you big time is going into a deal with a weak game plan. This covers everything from your offer to how you protect yourself during closing. Let's start with negotiation. As we've just stepped into 2025, the balanced market gives you room to negotiate. The mistake is not using this leverage. Think beyond just the price. It's like negotiating a job offer. You don't just negotiate the salary, you negotiate vacation days, benefits, and a signing bonus as well. In real estate, you can ask the seller to pay down your mortgage rate or ask for a credit to replace an old AC unit. With more homes on the market, sellers are willing to make these kind of deals. Next, the inspection. The mistake isn't just skipping it. It's not using the report as a tool. Your inspection report isn't a simple pass or fail grade. It's your negotiation blueprint. Unless you're buying as is, you can use the report to ask the seller for repairs or a credit. Now, a good agent helps you distinguish between a leaky faucet and a cracked foundation. This step alone can save you thousands in immediate repair costs. And finally, your financing strategy is key. The mistake is just getting a basic pre-qualification. You need to be fully pre-approved, and you should use a local lender who understands Viera. Using a big out-of-state bank can be like trying to navigate Viera's back road with a map of New York City. They can get bogged down by our unique HOAs and CDDs, potentially delaying or killing your closing. Now, having a local lender is like having a GPS that knows every street and all of the traffic patterns. They've seen it all and can get you to closing smoothly. So there you have it, the 5 biggest mistakes to avoid when buying a home in Viera, Florida. From misjudging the market and picking the wrong neighborhood, to underestimating the fees, to getting burned on a new build, and also having a weak strategy. Viera is an incredible place to live. The vision for this community is second to none, with amazing amenities and a real sense of community. But buying here takes more than just falling in love with a house. It takes research, a solid plan, and expert guidance. The point of this video isn't to scare you, it's simply to empower you. So now that you know these common pitfalls, you can move forward with confidence, avoid expensive mistakes, and make a great long-term investment. If you're ready to take that next step and explore Viera the right way, my team and I will be honored to be your guide. We have the local knowledge to help you avoid these mistakes and make your move a total success. The link to book a call is right below in the description. Don't be shy, I'm here to help. Treat yourself, don't cheat yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching. If this guide was helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And also please subscribe for more Space Coast real estate tips. And I know you have a friend or two that may need this information, so please share it with anyone you know that's thinking about moving to this area. With that being said, I'll see you in the next video.